It's Dr. Mark Hyman. How are you? Welcome to my kitchen. I'm here to give you a course on cooking a delicious meal that's for the blood sugar solution bump that I did. Now, I want to create a little show called From White Coat, which is the doctor's coat, which I wear in the practice, to white apron. So I'm going to take off my white coat because I want to heal America with food, not prescriptions. And I'm sick of prescriptions because they don't work. Food works faster, better, and cheaper than any prescription. So that's why I'm going to use my new medicinal outfit, which is my lab coat to my white apron. So we had a recipe contest for the blood sugar solution. We wanted to find the best recipes. And I know that, I don't know all the recipes that are the best ones out there, and I don't have all the answers. So I thought my whole community out there, there's thousands and thousands of you, would come up with a great recipe that would win the contest. And we're going to actually create a whole book out of all these recipes. Now, the recipe that won the contest is by Mona Solar, which is a fantastic recipe, and it meets all the criteria I have for a low glycemic load meal, for a meal that's rich in phytonutrients, that balances your blood sugar, that has healthy fats, that has good quality protein, that's from easy to get ingredients, and that's quick and simple to make. So it meets all those criteria, and it's inexpensive. Now, the recipe is called the Ultimate Blood Sugar Solution Meal, Spiced Ground Turkey Wrap with Watercress and Avocado. I love it. So here we go. First thing I'm going to do is saute an onion. Now, I love to cut onions. There's a special way to do it. You cut the ends off like this, bone way, and then you cut the onion in half like this. And then the skin just peels right off. See how this comes right off like this? Very good. And then it comes right off, so you don't have to like futz around with it. And then you kind of mince the onion up. And I love to cut onions, but you got to make sure you don't cut your fingers off. And you slice them up like this. Now, everybody needs to have knife skills. You know, knife skills are not easy. You want to make sure you get good knife skills, because if you don't have knife skills, you can't cook. And cooking is one of those essential life experiences, and everybody has to know how to cook. So I think, it's a crime that people watch more cooking on TV than actually cook themselves. Now, you're watching this on your internet, so it doesn't count. It's not the Iron Chef. I'm actually showing you how to make a recipe that you can make yourself, not some fancy chef in a contest that you're never going to do yourself. So this is really simple. Onions, yummy, yummy, yummy. And then we take the onions and we start cooking them in the olive oil. So what I'm going to do is take olive oil, and I got this really good organic, delicious olive oil, which I use right here. And I put it in my pan, turn the stove on, and a little bit of olive oil. And then we go to put the onions in. And make sure you just chop them all up. And you need a good knife. And here we go. Onions go right in the pan. And now we have to cut up the carrots. It says to julienne the carrots. Now, there's often julienne machines. I like to do it by hand. And my son said julienne was a girl. I thought he didn't realize it was a kind of a way of cutting vegetables. But it's actually a very simple way of cutting vegetables. Clean up the carrots. And it's a little bit tricky, but you have to kind of slice these carrots in little thin strips like this. And you can kind of slice them. And then you slice them really small, and that's sort of julienne. And it's really simple, and that's it. You can make long strips, thin strips, big strips, small strips. I like to make just basic little carrots here. You can also slice them at a diagonal, and you get like julienne, different length, size ones, and make sure you don't chop off your fingers. So I'm looking very carefully because I got a very dangerous weapon here. And we're going to julienne the carrots, then we're going to saute them with the onions. And while they're sauteing, we're going to put some other ingredients. Now, onions are delicious. They're the alum family, and they're actually very full of sulfur. And sulfur is great for detoxification. Helps your liver get rid of garbage, get rid of heavy metals, toxins, all sorts of things. Carrots, of course, as you know, are full of fiber and lots of carotenoids, which looks like orange. And the carotenoids are antioxidants. If you drink enough carrot juice, you'll actually get orange hands, which I did once. And here we go. So we got all the delicious carrots. Put those right in there with the onions. There you go. And then we are going to stir these up with a wooden stir spoon. And stir it up and let them cook for a while. While it's cooking, I'm going to get the other parts. So it's all about timing. I get the other parts of the dinner ready. I have to actually cut some garlic, and I have to cut some ginger. Now this is ginger. Ginger is a very powerful anti-inflammatory food. It's delicious. It's yummy. spicy, but it's also very anti-inflammatory. And garlic is an antimicrobial, kills bugs. It's great for high blood pressure, lowering cholesterol, helps detoxify. Now, cutting the garlic is tricky. Now, I want you to see how I'm doing this. I'm actually smushing the garlic like this. And I'm smushing it all together, and you smush it, and it breaks the skin. See how it breaks the skin really nice? And then you can just take it right out, and the skin comes right off. You don't have to worry about peeling it. It comes right off so easy. And then you can mince the garlic, and that's it. And that's how you make the garlic. So I'm going to cut up the garlic. Again, you want to be careful you don't cut your fingers. So I always do like this with my fingers. And it's really delicious and yummy. And garlic gives everything a nice flavor, but it's one of the most powerful medicinal foods on the planet. In fact, I even know a Chinese doctor who uses it to cure Lyme disease. High dose of garlic. It ends up smelling pretty bad, but the Lyme disease goes away. Now, we get the garlic and the ginger. I got another knife. I want to use a special little knife. I have lots of good knives. And this knife I use to peel the ginger. And I just peel it very easily. I'm very careful. I'm an experienced peeler. I know how to peel the knife. And you want to be careful when you do this. You don't cut yourself. But it's really good. And you get, good kitchen tools are essential. You're going to have in your lifetime. You just want to make sure that you get good tools that are easy to use. So it makes it fun to cook and not a pain in the neck. And here we go, slice up the ginger, and just cut up the ginger really nice. And we can put the garlic in, the spices after the onions cook a little bit, and all this nice ginger. I love ginger, so good. And this is all medicinal foods. The entire recipe is actually a healing food. It's actually designed to create biological change in your body that create health. It helps you detoxify, it reduces inflammation, it helps stim your blood, it tastes good too, and it creates all sorts of wonderful properties. So I'm going to put now the garlic and the ginger. Look, isn't that beautiful? Garlic, ginger, and I'm going to put right in the dish here. Everything goes in one pot. It's a really quick dinner, really yummy. Stir fry it a little bit, so it'll all cook down. Makes your kitchen smell fantastic. And then, what I always do is I always make sure I clean up all I go. So I put all the extra garbage in here and I put it on the compost. I have a compost bin outside. It's great for recycling. You can have a garden, and all this wonderful stuff goes back to the earth, and you don't have to make a mess. Now, the other thing we have to do is use spices. Now, spices are special. So spices have a lot of fantastic properties in them. And the one that I love is turmeric. Turmeric is one of the most powerful anti-inflammatories on the planet. It's used to make curry, but it's a powerful antioxidant. It helps prevent Alzheimer's. It helps reduce cholesterol. All wonderful things. Coriander is actually from cilantro, which is also detoxifying. Delicious spice. And cinnamon, which is actually lowers blood sugar and balances blood sugar. So it's a great spice. I've measured them all out here, a little bit of each one in here, along with cayenne. I take just a little bit of cayenne. You don't want to take too much. Use a little bit, because otherwise it gets too spicy. Well, that might be too bit. But my friends like spicy, so we're good. And then you take the spices, and look how beautiful these spices are, huh? Aren't these great? And then you take the spices, and you put them right in here, and you stir it all up. Too much cayenne. And stir, a little spicy thing. And then we have the turkey. This is a ground turkey, which is very delicious. Ground turkey, very inexpensive, delicious, great source of protein. And once we heat everything up, then we're going to put the turkey in here. So watch me put the turkey in. And we're going to put a little chicken broth in to make it sort of kind of non-stick together. So here we go with the turkey. And it kind of you got to put in little chunks, so it kind of has to be broken up. And it takes a little bit. And I'm going to take a little bit of chicken broth. And I have organic chicken broth that I got here, which is really good. And I just measured it out, and I just put a little bit in here. Oh, mix it up really nice. Oh, it smells so good, all these spices. The turkey has to just cook, and then the dinner is ready, and then you can eat. And that's it. And you put this all up, and I'll show you how to put together the the wonderful, there's like really, really good lettuce leaf wraps. You don't have to actually use bread, it's gluten-free. You can use romaine lettuce, which I love here. When you just put the turkey wrap in there, roll it up, and it's like a little lettuce burrito. So good. All the good stuff off the bottom. So fabulous. Now we have to get the lettuce wrap there. Oh yeah, I've also got watercress. And these are the vegetables from watercress, which is a very powerful antioxidant, and it's a very powerful detoxifier. I'm going to just cut this watercress off here, and we're going to, this actually grows in the thing. And I have a compost bucket. See my compost bucket right here? I throw the stuff in the compost. And I got this I can throw in the compost. This is all the compost stuff. Clean up. And this I'm going to wash these. I'm going to rinse them. But they're organic, so they're good. And then we chop this up a little bit, and we can put this in the lettuce leaf wraps. So we have the wraps, and we get some plates. Oh, look at this! It's so fabulous. So we had to assemble these. We've got the lettuce leaves that go here. We'll get the turkey in there in a minute. And these beautiful wraps. And then we take a little bit of spinach, a little bit of spinach in each one, and a little bit of watercress. A little watercress goes in there. The spinach goes in there. Spinach is full of iron and folic acid and all kinds of wonderful stuff. A little parsley, which has got lots of iron also. It's a great antioxidant. A little parsley. And then we take avocado, which is this wonderful, delicious, and here's a tricky way to get avocado pit out. You hit the thing like that, and you turn it, and the pit comes out. Really nice. Look at that. Isn't that great? Isn't that fun? I'm going to trick something. And then the avocado, you want to mash it up. So I'm going to get a little fork, and I'm going to take this and mash up in a bowl. I'm going to stir my little stuff here. The turkey's still cooking. Well, I think I might need a little more chicken broth, so I just put a little chicken broth in. And I was just kind of getting a feel for things in the kitchen. It's spicy. It's good. Let it cook a little more. And then, oh yeah, I forgot I'm going to put pepper. I love pepper. I'm going to put pepper in. Salt and pepper. Come over and take a look at this. This is so good. I just think this is so fabulous. And I've got Portuguese sea salt here. I use a little sea salt and a pinch of sea salt over here. And the beautiful color. It's all the turmeric. A little bit of sea salt, and we're all good. A little more salt and a delicious, delicious meal. And now we're going to go back and mush up the avocados. So here we go. Now we've got a little bowl here, so I'm going to take the avocados and I'm going to mush them up. So you just kind of scoop out the avocado with a fork. You scoop it out like that, and you got this one like that. And avocados are great, full of monounsaturated fats like olive oil, and they're really tasty and delicious. You kind of mush them up like this, and it becomes like a little paste. So it makes the wrap creamy and delicious. And then this creaminess you can put it in shakes. I love this. You can put it in a breakfast smoothie. It makes it all creamy and yummy. You can put it in with coconut butter. You can put it in with all sorts of things. So you've got this mushy little avocado mush you got here, and we put that on there. And we have a little bit of avocado paste we put on here and there. And these wraps. Oh, look at that! How great that is! That, and then a little bit in here. We got some friends over, and then we've got a little bit here, and a little bit here, and then we have the grand finale, which is the turkey. And all right, now I'm going to wash my hands, get the crap off, And now I think we're ready. All we need to do is cook this right up. This turkey's all done. Yum. And this is a cheap meal. This is something that takes very few minutes to make. It's something anybody can make. It's easy to do. It's something you can make at home with your family. It's fun to eat. It's delicious. And you know what? It's like medicine. It's just going to give you health and life and well-being. It's going to balance your blood sugar. And it's something fun and easy, and it's delicious. And so I want you to cook. Now the grand finale, we're going to mix it up, put it all together. Here is your delicious turkey wrap. You just put turkey a little more at the end than at the bottom. And you load it up. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Look at that. Oh my God. Fantastic. Don't lose any of that yummy turkey. And spicy. And you just roll it up like this. And I'm going to take a bite. It's delicious. And I want you all to heal with meals. You know, food is the most powerful drug on the planet. And you get to eat it. And it's delicious. It doesn't cost very much. I want you to go cook a meal for yourself and your family.